Welcome back to the channel. First off, let's address the big news. Star Wars Outlaws and Avatar Frontiers of Pandora will not be available initially on Steam. Instead, Ubisoft has made a decision to release them exclusively on their own platform, the Ubisoft Store. Now, this move might not come as a surprise for a lot of you because we've already kind of started to see this trend where Ubisoft is favoring their own platform in the Epic Game Store over Steam recently. For instance, like what I mentioned in my previous video, Assassin's Creed Mirage would only be set to release on Epic Game Store and Ubisoft Connect. And interestingly, further than that release, Star Wars Outlaws and Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, which we're hoping to be two of Ubisoft's big bangers coming up, are going to be exclusively listed for release only on the Ubisoft Store. I'm not sure if they're going to be releasing it thereafter on Epic Games, but evidently they're not going to be releasing this on Steam on its first few months. And there's probably a financial reasoning as to why they're doing this. It's likely that Ubisoft received some incentives or financial support from the Epic Game Store to exclude Steam from their initial release strategy. And I guess with that being said, it's kind of commensurate for what they're expected to lose if they were not going to initially release on Steam. But I guess it's a kind of a business move, which of course would favor their own platforms and their own launchers so that they can get more and more eyes to it. Now, for those of you who still want to play these games, even if you're on Steam, now there has been some kind of solution that Ubisoft is offering, and that is by their Ubisoft subscription service or the Ubisoft Plus. So for $15 a month, you gain access to all of their games, all of their back catalog of games, and all of their current games, which you will be getting in their highest tier edition possible. So if games in the past that had some sort of DLCs, some paywall kind of stuff hidden behind it, for just $15 a month, you get to access all of those games with all of those features. And that includes the initial release of Star Wars Outlaws and Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, and also Assassin's Creed Mirage. So you get 3 for 1 for the price of $15. And that's, to me, that's totally a steal. And that's going to be a very good kind of deal on the get-go. And a good strategy for that, if you're waiting for it on Steam still, and you still want to have it on your Steam library, is to just subscribe for a month and basically play all of the games, include some other games that you probably haven't played in the past that you want to try out that are Ubisoft titles, and then include the 3 next stinted games that they will be releasing. And then after a month or so, if you're able to do that within the month's time, unsubscribe after that and basically just wait for a release on Steam, which of course, evidently on Steam, every once in a while, every holidays, they get to give out some big discounts. So if you want to play it on the Ubisoft Store when it comes out, you can do that. And then if you still want to keep it on your Steam library, eventually just wait for its release and then wait for a discount sale. And then you can basically get them for far less from what usually the initial releases are in terms of price, which generally come at a cost of about $60-$70. So for $15, you get all of these games. It's basically a good deal, and it's a good strategy if that is kind of your thing. And if you don't mind not yet have it on Steam, but just, access them and just play them, you can do that. It is quite disappointing that it's not going to be on Steam, especially for those who are on Steam or do not have any other launcher besides Steam. But I understand that there are other people who are rooting for other launchers as well, and Epic Game Store is not half as bad, and it's just becoming more and more popular, as well as the Ubisoft Connect, seeing that their business strategy is leaning towards making these launchers more and more known. Another thing is that if you are on the Steam Deck, unfortunately, there wouldn't be a way for you to do that. I don't know if Steam Deck has some sort of access to Ubi Plus, but then again, Steam Deck would have to definitely wait. But nevertheless, these things generally is worth the wait, because some games right now, especially the initial releases, tend to be buggy, and it's not really that much worth it to spend $60-$70 to get this on the initial release. If you do have any other suggestions, let me know in the comments section below, and we can discuss that and see if you do have other strategies. If, say, you're willing to wait, that's totally fine. But then again, that's just me. Let me know in the comment section what you think. If this exclusive release strategy is something that is you think is beneficial, maybe in the long haul for all other gaming developers. Maybe this is kind of like a thing that they're trying to do, trying to explore other options. And make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more gaming news and updates, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss another video. So until next time, catch you in the next one. Peace.